Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a SmackDown reaction. My name is Chief, and we are reacting to SmackDown Live. We are reacting to the clip from WWE's YouTube channel. Roman Reigns makes a high-stakes challenge to Daniel Bryan. April 23rd, 2021. So we're going into WrestleMania Backlash. Last week, Cesaro challenged Roman Reigns. And now Roman Reigns is challenging Daniel Bryan. Like last week, I was like, okay, I think it's going to be Roman versus Cesaro versus Rollins in a triple threat. But now Daniel Bryan's getting challenged, so I don't really know what's going on here. It's very confusing. Let's jump into it. Let's see what Roman has to say about Daniel Bryan. Interesting. It's intriguing. I don't really know where they go with it, but I'm intrigued. Maybe they really don't know what they're doing, which wouldn't surprise me. Alright, let's just jump into it. No video, no footage will be used due to copyright reasons. If you want to watch along with me, link is in the description. You should be able to hear what I'm hearing now, so you should be able to tell what's going on from that, and I'll explain what's going on as it's going on as well. Let's turn it up a little bit. You guys are ready? I'll count you down, or you can play it. If you want to play it if you want to play it in another tab, I will count you down, and you can watch it along with me. If you don't, I'm just gonna count down anyway. So, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, Roman, I'm out here.
Cesaro's asked for a check.
Waiting to hear your answer.
Yeah, well, we're all waiting. So Cesaro, Daniel Bryan is standing in the ring, waiting for Roman to come out.
So you can either come out here and give us your answer, or we can also just, come back there and get an answer.
Oh. Well, here comes Roman. Yeah, why not?
Who are you?
Cesaro.
You don't deserve it. You hadn't earned it. I'm the tribal chief around here, the head of the table.
Oof.
Well,
Oh.
always be no.
Oof.
Never be on my level.
Ooh. Roman's scared.
Universal champ
Oh.
issues the challenges.
That's not how it works, Roman. Oh. She's ignoring Cesaro. He's facing Daniel.
The challenge goes to you. I don't like you. I've never liked you.
Oh.
I will never like you.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you one more opportunity. You get one more shot at this. Take a good look. Because that's as close as you will ever get. Next week on SmackDown,
Oh.
you get one more title.
Next week. Interested?
You have to take it. You have to take it. You can do this.
There's a trick to it. It's all. There we go. But I knew it. Shut up, Cesaro. He's like.
If, when you lose,
Oh.
I don't ever want to see you again. I want you to disappear. I want you to vanish. I don't ever want to see your face on my show again. I don't ever want to see you floating around SmackDown ever
Ooh.
again.
Ooh.
Understand me?
So if he loses, he has to go Raw. Okay. Or NXT. Oh.
When you consider the stakes,
That's a big match. I'm excited for that. Okay. I'm hyped for that.
main event in SmackDown history.
Oof. Okay. So I'm assuming Cesaro. So the Cesaro thing, I think, is still going to happen at Backlash. Because that's what is like. Cesaro's like, I challenge you, and he's like, pfft. And then he goes, I want you, Daniel Bryan. So, okay. So somehow this is going to evolve into that. Daniel Bryan's obviously going to get screwed. And then he's going to go to Raw or NXT, I imagine. Basically, there was a rumor there's a rumor on the wrestling internet that Daniel Bryan wasn't happy with how WrestleMania ended. Is this some kind of he wasn't happy with how WrestleMania ended, and he wanted to wrestle new people, I think is what he said. He's like also wanted to wrestle in different companies. So that was another thing, like, oh, we don't want him to go to AEW. So maybe they're just like going, where do you want to go, Daniel? Who do you want to face? Let's have a storyline so you can go to Raw or NXT. I wouldn't surprise me one bit if he ended up on NXT. That wouldn't surprise me one bit, because that's a bit more of a wrestling-centric show. So I feel like they're kind of writing off Daniel Bryan here, which is interesting because Daniel Bryan is awesome, and it'd be sad to see him go. But fresh feuds are always good for Daniel Bryan, so I'm not gonna be too sad about that. Daniel Bryan, as far as I'm aware, since they started the new brand split, Daniel Bryan has been a SmackDown guy the whole time. Like, The Miz is on Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown. Like, literally every time they do a new brand split, he would swap sides. Daniel Bryan has been on SmackDown from start to finish. He's been a SmackDown guy, so maybe he's like, I'm fed up of SmackDown. I'm kind of bored of SmackDown now. Let's put me on Raw or put me on NXT. So that's what I think is going to happen. So when they say you never want to see you again, Daniel Bryan, I don't think it's like you're fired. I think he's not going to be on SmackDown anymore, which... It's fine. I like SmackDown's my favorite show, but maybe he might bring something to Raw. He might bring some gravitas to Raw. Daniel Bryan versus Bobby Lashley. Now that would be a good match. Obviously, the NXT matchups you could have as well would also be awesome. So I mean, I'm all for some changes for that. I'm just assuming Daniel Bryan's not going to win next week, which I'm pretty positive the title's not going to just change hands unless Roman Reigns for some reason they have to get the belt off Roman Reigns quickly. So this is their way of doing it. That's the only way I can see it happening. Interesting stuff. I'm really interested to see where this goes, and then obviously where does this go with Cesaro? I'm really intrigued. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, too sweet. Later, guys.